hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Middle Class Trader and thank you so much for showering love to my very first video, that is what is stock. In case you haven't watched that video yet, click on the I button which is on the top on the right side and watch that video and then come to this video. Guys, in this video we're gonna learn about what is stock exchange, what is NSE and BSE, what is depository, what is NSDL and what is CDSL. So this video is gonna be very informative video. So without wasting time, let's start. See, as per the Security Contract Regulation Act of 1956, stock exchanges has been defined as a means anybody of individual, whether incorporated or not, constituted for the purpose of assisting, regulating, controlling the business of buying or selling and dealing in the securities. See, when the stock exchange has came up, that is capital market came up, what was happening is investor used to come and save the money and business houses used to take the money from the source or individual. So the issue was that there was not any proper mechanism and there was certain business houses who started some malpractices and cheating. Hence, it becomes so important and necessary that we had a security for all the securities. That's how the stock exchange is formed, where people can come and freely trade. That's what its definition of stock exchange says. So in India, let's say there are around 21 stock exchanges, but two main stock exchanges are as below. Number one is NSE and number two BSE. Now we check some fact about both of them. So let's go to the next slide. So first we will see BSE, that is Bombay Stock Exchange. Guys, I have written all the points in very simple way. We will just go through all one by one. Number one, BSE is established in 1875. So you can imagine how old it is. BSE is historic. By the way, for your information, the oldest stock exchange is an Amsterdam Stock Exchange. Number two, BSE is Asia's oldest stock exchange. Number three, 5,000 plus listed companies. Guys, I can say that BSE is got hell lot of stocks because BSE's rules and norms for getting listed in NSE is not so hard. So you can find some small businesses and some low quality stocks also on BSE. Number 4, publicly listed company. Number 5, okay guys, this point number 5 is very important. BSE is having relatively low liquidity. That means intraday traders face a lot of problem like high spread, high slippage and sometimes very difficult entry and exit. Now guys, you might have heard these words before, that is spread and slippage, but I'll explain you these terms in upcoming videos. I'll try to make separate videos on them. Number 6, as I said earlier that on BSE above 5,000 stocks are available. So investors who are interested in microcaps investment are get more scope to invest on BSE. Number 7, before starting point number 7, I want to tell you that the main index of BSE is the Sensex. Sensex contains top 30 companies from India. Those are listed on BSE. Now the broader indices of BSE are S&P BSE, large cap, all cap, mid cap select index, small cap, etc. Number 8. The sectorial indices are S&P BSE Bankex, IT, PSU, metal, etc. And the point number 9 is very important, that is BSE has relatively less volume than NSE. So intraday traders don't prefer to trade on BSE. So that's all about BSE. Now we will move towards the next slide, which will give us some information about NSE, that is National Stock Exchange. So National Stock Exchange, number 1, established in 1992. So you can understand easily it's a pretty new stock exchange and it's the first automated electronic stock exchange too. Number 2, about 2100 listed companies. As I told you earlier, NSE has very tough rules and norms regarding getting listed, so relatively very less stocks than BSE. Number 3, guys, point number 3 is heaven for intraday traders. NSE is very high liquid exchange, so intraday traders prefers to trade on NSE as there is very tight spread, very low slippage and very easy entry and exit. Number 4, guys, nowadays most of the experienced traders loves to trade in derivatives, that is futures and options. NSE has the most liquidity in derivatives. You can say that NSE has around 10 times more liquidity from BSE in derivatives. Number 5. Now we will see the broader indices, but before that I want to tell you that the main index of NSE is Nifty, which contains top 50 companies which are listed in NSE. So the broader indices of NSEs are Nifty 100, Nifty 200, Nifty 500, Nifty Mid Cap 50, Nifty Small 100, etc. Number 6. Sectorial indices of NSEs are bank, auto, FMCG, media, IT, metal, pharma, etc. Number 7. And the other indices are thematic and strategic indices. Number 8. As I told you earlier, it's the first exchange in India started providing fully automated screen-based electronic trading system. Number 9. Here is the best part, guys. NSE has a very high volume, so you can find all intraday players on NSE. Guys, now we want to know about what does these exchanges do. To understand this, we will go through the next slide. Number 1. Economic growth. It is because of secondary and capital market which are there in a country. People can invest their savings and business houses can take that money. Most of the money goes to the most productive businesses. Hence, it will help an economic growth. Number 2. Pricing the security. Now, if you happen to get a chance, go and look the top 10 companies who has highest price, either BSE or NSE. You can just Google it and you will see how certain stocks has a price range from 1 to 2000 and some stocks have price that is whooping from 20 to 25,000. So this, the determination of price is a duty of responsibility of stock exchange. Number 3. Safety of transaction. This is the most important point. As a person or as an investor, when I want to invest my money in a market, my basic funda is not to go my money in some fraudulent business house and it should not get tampered. So on all transaction, exchanges always keep an eye. Number 4. Spreading the equity cult. See, before 10 years, very few people were in a stock market business. But as now everybody understands that the investment in stock market gives a better returns than a fixed deposit or a buying a gold. So people started investing in a stock market. That's how people gets attracted towards the stock market. And this attraction is possible because we have exchange in a country who ensures the safety of all the transaction. Number 5. Providing scope for speculation. Exchange doesn't only allow you to invest, but they provide you to trade on a derivatives too. People can speculate in equity too. By the way, speculation means people wants to earn some quick money, so they try to buy and sell the stocks very fast to enjoy the price differences. Now let's move to the next slide, that is depository. Stock depository is a government registered body which holds the share in an electronic form. When you have shares, the depository holds those shares on a behalf of you. There are no certificates like there it used to be. When depository holds your share, what do you get from that? See, you get dividend and you get right issues. When company wants to give dividend, depository will give a list of shareholders and company will pay you the dividend. Now, there are only two depositories to hold your shares in India. Number 1, Central Depository Services India Limited, that is CDSL, and National Securities Depository Limited, that is NSDL, are both government registered share depositories in India. Now we will go through both of them one by one. We'll go next slide. CDSL, Central Depository Services Limited. Number 1, CDSL is owned by Bombay Stock Exchange. Number 2, CDSL is established in 1999. Number 3, CDSL is promoted by BSE itself. Number 4, CDSL mainly holds the stocks from BSE. That's all about CDSL. Now in the next slide we will see some points about NSDL, that is National Securities Depository Limited. So NSDL, number 1, NSDL is owned by National Stock Exchange. Number 2, NSDL is established in 1996. Number 3, NSDL is promoted by IDBI Bank Limited, Unit Trust of India and NSE. Number 4, NSDL is mainly holds stocks from the NSE. So that's all about depository, guys. And that's it for today, guys. I'll see you soon in next video, where I'll be explaining you about the indices, about the Nifty, Bank Nifty in details. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.